Saturday night, April the 5th, Championship Wrestling again returns to Baltimore at the Baltimore Civic Center. Scheduled on the 5th of April on the wrestling event in Baltimore, we'll be seeing the likes of Tor Kamata. We'll also see a newcomer by the name of Steve Curran. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll also see Gargantuan Gorilla Monsoon square off against Dick the Bulldog Brower. Should be a rather aggressive type match. But undoubtedly, all the wrestling world focusing on this Battle of the Titans, the undefeated. Hulk Hogan squaring off against the undefeated Andre the Giant. Two immovable objects there, but something's got to give when Hogan clashes with Andre the Giant. And we'll see, of course, the title defense of the World Wrestling Federation champion Bob Backlund against the #1 contender, Ken Patera. We may now, let's bring on Fred Blassie along with Hulk Hogan. Let's go straight to Hulk Hogan, if we may, Mr. Blassie, because in a couple of weeks now, Mr. Hogan, if your undefeated streak is still intact, and I suspect it would be, you've taken a little time off to train for this very, very special match. You'll step into the ring against Andre the Giant. Should you defeat Andre the Giant, you will be perhaps the biggest name in professional wrestling worldwide.
Without a doubt, I have trained all my life for one shot, one chance to take the Giant down and prove myself. This world, it's a crazy world. Everybody's running around nuts. The theme is survival of the fittest. And without a doubt, if you've got one eye on your head or half a brain, all you got to do is look at your TV camera and see who is the fittest man in professional wrestling. The Battle of the Giants, the two undefeated champions, myself and Andre the Giant. Well, it's all over for you, Giant, because the only guy that can beat you is another Giant, and you're looking at him. You have met your maker, and when I lock up with you in the center of the ring at the beginning of the match, I will start to drain your power from the very beginning, and it's all downhill from that point. And when you hit the bottom, it's going to be a rough drop for you, Andre, because I will be the only undefeated one in the 1980s. I will be the new king of professional wrestling, and Andre the Giant, I can't think of a better person to start out walking over their face than you.
Hail Hulk Hogan, the Giant Killer! Ha!
Fred Blassie along with Hulk Hogan, and that will be unquestionably an extraordinary match when wrestling returns to Baltimore on the 5th of April. If we may now, let's bring on the World Wrestling Federation champion Bob Backlund, preparing for his upcoming title defense in Baltimore against Ken Patera. You've had a lot of success in Baltimore, Bob, no doubt of that. Then again, Ken Patera certainly had his success in Baltimore as well. However, you have the one edge, if no other, and that is, of course, the fan support that you have grown accustomed to.
Well, that means a lot to a man that gets in the ring. You know, you get that, like the home crowd behind you, and Baltimore, just like I was in my hometown, all those people behind me, all those people supporting me. You know, Ken Patera has been going around saying that I'm not ready for this match tonight. Well, I'm ready for this match like I've never been ready before. I'm prepared. There's no more time to talk and to yell and scream Ken Patera. It's going to be getting in the ring, find out who the better man is, and that's just the way I wanted it. I'm ready. I'm going to get a little rest now and go down and do a little warming up and get into that ring and do my best.
Well, I'll tell you, Bob, in a couple of weeks when you meet Ken Patera, it seems to me that you're going to have your hands full not only in the strength department, but also, as we were speaking before the broadcast this week, Ken Patera does have a vast knowledge of scientific wrestling. He chooses not to use it sometimes, but he does have the knowledge.
Yes, he does. He's well-rounded. He's well-rounded. He can wrestle with the best of them, but sometimes he likes to resort to the rule-breaking, and I'm going to have to really watch out for that, because he's a strong man. If he gets that neck breaker on you, it's all over.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bob Backlund, ladies and gentlemen, hoping to, in the end, still be the World Wrestling Federation champion after he meets Ken Patera in Baltimore. Let's bring on now the #1 contender in the World Wrestling Federation Championship area here. It's Ken Patera, along with the Grand Wizard of Wrestling.
Ken Patera against Backlund, the match that this man has dedicated his being to, because Backlund has the one thing that Ken Patera and I want, and that is the championship. Backlund, you're good. You're very good. But this man is just a little better, a lot more stronger, and a lot smarter. So feast your eyes, Backlund, on the man who's going to take the belt away from you. The neck breaker works on everybody's neck.
Ken Patera, you have a big smile on your face.
That's right. Bobby Backlund knows that the most feared hold in all of professional sports is the swinging neck breaker. It's just my version of a full Nelson, but when applied by Ken Patera, it's applied like no other man can apply it. And Bobby Backlund, you are a beaten man.
Ken Patera.